who messed things up so bad, the Paul said, I just give them over to Satan. And so the prayer was that by things turning bad, they would turn back to God. But he goes on and says, now, I exhort you, Timothy, first of all, that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, for kings, all who are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and a peaceful life, all godliness and reverence. Paul tells us, he's telling his son Timothy, the importance of prayer for everyone who's in place of authority. For everyone in place of authority. That's right. We have people in our midst right now who are in places of authority. And some have already shared that they want us to pray for them. But the Bible tells us to pray for those in authority. They need our prayers. I said they need our prayers. And the Bible tells us very plainly to pray for those in authority. To lift them up in prayer. And not only prayer, but I like the word that says intercession. Intercession means is that you are taking time on that person's behalf. And I'm going to challenge the church, before we leave today, you find one of our first responders here, get their name and intercede for them. Amen. Ask for the name. Get the name, write it down in your prayer time. You say, Lord, I am interceding for so-and-so. Now, how do you think that will make our first responder feel? To know that it's not a question, that they know that they get somebody their name, and they're going before God in prayer, lifting up their name, asking God's protection and blessing on them and their families, on their jobs, all they have to do. You think that would be a blessing to them? Amen. I think so. How can I say this? I know how I feel when people tell me they pray for me. Amen. You know, you never know what folks are going through, and God will use you at that time in your prayer life to give our first responder protection, give them a victory. Whether you realize it or not, they're human too. Yes, they got a badge, have a uniform, have weapons, and everything else they need to do their job. But guess what? They're people. That's right. And they have emotions. Amen. And feelings. Amen. And joys. And sorrows like everybody else. So we need to pray for them. Because as I mentioned earlier, you know good and well that if some of the things that they had to go to, if they had said it for us, we say, no, I ain't doing that. Okay, I'm not going there. That's too much for me. But they took an oath. They made a commitment. That's right. And said, I will serve, even if it means giving my life. But think about that. I will put my life on the line to go into a burning building to bring somebody out. I will put my life on the line and go to a car accident. The gas is all over the place. If somebody's in there unconscious, but I would go there and try to pry that door open and get that person out, knowing that car can blow up any time. Amen. I will see that person laying on the street, body deformed, and I would check that person to see if they are living. I would check your pulse with the blood everywhere in there to see if that person's alive. If need be, would put my mouth on that person and bring life into that person's body. Our first responders. Amen. They do that. I'm going to tell you, my mind went out to you. I don't know all who was involved, but when I heard that accident, and I was on 95 going north, and I saw some rescue vehicles. I didn't know what was going on time, but after I see like a third one, I said, okay, this is something serious. You start seeing a trail of sirens going on, you know that something pretty big. I didn't know what it was at the time. When I found out, I could not help but reflect. And after I just met Sheriff Seeley, went all the way down to exit 13. I didn't know all who was involved, but my mind automatically went to those who were in that area. And I was praying for you all. I don't know if anybody who was there, I don't know. But I'm saying I was praying for you. Because as I heard on the news, and the news flashed on my phone, and talking about the accident, talking about the fire, talking about they were still counting casualties. And I was saying, God, give those first responders the strength they need to go into that situation, to take care of folk, to be there for them, to help them. Those are our first responders. So many times we take for granted what they do. Now, Paul was talking about Jesus Christ, but I'm also trying to show a practical aspect of what he was saying. Because he says about Jesus, he gave himself as a ransom for all, to be testified in due time. And I'm saying as an application, we have first responders who give themselves for all. Listen to my all part. Who gives themselves for all. When an accident happens, they're not looking for criteria. They're not going to see who's there. They're going to the accident. That's right. When a house is on fire, they're not concerned about which neighborhood it's in. A house is on fire. And they're willing to give their lives for all. Amen. Even if that person in their house does not like the police, they will still go. That's right. Amen. That person that's in that house is burning could have just written something terrible on Facebook about the fire department, and guess what? They'll still go. That's right. Those are our first responders who are willing to give themselves for all. And so we say thank you, first responders. The ultimate thanks go to Jesus Christ, our Savior, because he paid the price on Calvary, but he did it for all. Amen. I'm so glad that, unlike people, he didn't pick denominations, he didn't pick skin color, he didn't pick what part of the world you live in. He did it for all. Amen. And thank you, first responders, because you're willing to do it for all. Amen. You're willing to do it for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to God be the glory. We're going to prepare now to retrieve our badges and ask our commanders to come back to the front, up to the table again. And the ushers will lead our first responders again from my left to your right to retrieve your badges. We're very honored now to have our very own mayor, the town of Parkton, Mr. Alvin Millen. He will come in his own words.
Thank you, Dr. Jenkins, and thank everyone for participating in this. I'm honored to stand before your first responders. I I had some notes of speech, but everybody said anything I was going to do. I would ask those in attendance, though, to please keep these folks in your prayers. They carry things home with them that you will never imagine. And I was honored to serve with fire and EMS in Parkton for close to 40 years, and I still remember one of the worst cases I've been to. But you need to learn to talk to one another about it. Get it off your mind. Our law enforcement officers never know, especially our highway patrolmen, when they go up behind a stopped car, whether they're going to hear a bang and not know what's going to happen, not this day and time. Our deputies, the Robinson County and law enforcement, when they go to a house, they don't know what to expect. The call may come out, something very, very simple, and explode in their face before they ever know what happened. The same with the firemen. Something simple can go bad in the blink of an eye, in a heartbeat. Please keep these folks in your prayers. They carry this stuff with them, and they'll carry it with them the rest of their lives. I was honored to be a part of it, and I'm honored to stand before you now today. Bless you for everything that you do. You will be on our prayers. Thank everyone in attendance. Dr. Jenkins, thank you for planting the seed.
Yes, sir.
I look forward to next year, and I hope this church will be absolutely overfilled and standing room only. Again, thank you for your service, and God be with you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And again, thank you to all our first responders. I pray that something has been said has been a blessing to you, to encourage you, to let you know that you're not forgotten, that we're on your side, and we are praying for you. And I really meant for the congregation, get to one of our first responders, get the name, and let them know that you're going to pray for them. You're going to intercede on their behalf. Is that all right? Amen. Amen. I'm very honored to be in the pulpit with all these pastors and those who are contacted, and their willingness also to come and join and seeing the vision for this to be done and how important it was to be done. So pastors, thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Amen. God bless you so much. And of course to our choir and to all those who come from various churches, God bless you for being here. Amen. To the families of our first responders, thank you. Amen. And it's been just a blessed time for me also. I want to thank Ms. Underwood. Doris, would you stand up, please? Amen. So our committee, amen. Brother Solomon, thank you, Solomon. He's in the back, okay. All right. Who helped out to make sure that everything was in order. The name's not on the program, but Sister Anna May, where are you? She's back? Okay, she's in the program. Amen. Excellent. Thank you so much. To God be the glory. And with that, let us stand and have a benediction. We have refreshments in the back. So let's stand. And after the benediction, let's have honor guard. We're prepared to retire the colors. Okay. After that benediction, after the benediction, we'll stay in place. Honor guard will retire the colors. Once the colors are retired, then we will head on with our fellowship. We have refreshments in the back. Please, if you don't have to run off, please stay a little while. Let's fellowship together. Amen. Now to the King Eternal, the only wise God. Unto you, O Lord, be all glory, dominion, and power, now and forevermore. Let us sing our grateful amen together. Amen. God bless you. Feel free to come around to the side, shake everybody's hand, and greet, but we'll have some refreshments in the back. To God be the glory.